Hi everybody, welcome to a new tutorial from Sound for More, Leo speaking. In this tutorial I'm going to explain how scales have been implemented inside Atom Piano Roll 2, and I have to say that the implementation is great. Before I start the tutorial, please I remind everybody to subscribe if you haven't done so. That helps with growing the channel and it will help me to bring back more tutorial videos, giveaway, etc, etc. So let's start. We are inside the AUM. Let's create an audio channel and also a MIDI channel. Let's get something like a piano roll, a grand piano as an audio instance. You can choose whatever you like, it's just for the purpose of the tutorial, of course. And let's scroll here as a MIDI processor and let's load Atom Piano Roll 2. Let's also link the two, like so, as you already know, from using AUM. Perfect. So let's connect the keyboard here. And let's go in record step-in mode. Okay. So let's open the scales here menu. So we click on scale and here we are. We have a wonderful selection of different scales. And there are loads here, which is fantastic, really, really good. What you can do also here is set some of your scale as favorite as well, which I'll show you in a moment. But you can also search for a scale. So you can go here and type, for example, blues, right? Click enter, minimize the keyboard. There you go, major blues, minor blues. And of course, you can select one. And when you selected one, it will highlight the notes which are within the scale on the piano roll. So fantastic in this case, C, E flat, F, G flat, G, and B flat, which you see here highlighted on the piano roll. You can set these as a favorite. You click on the star, it becomes a favorite. Now, if you remove the search, your favorite is not shown yet. But if you click to close the scales menu and you reopen it, it's there for you. Okay, you can also change the scale tonics. You can go up and have a C sharp minor blues, and it will change corresponding notes and the representation as well in the piano roll. But let's go back to our C scale tonic. Right. So if I disable for a moment where it says here shift down, we have enabled record and step in. Let me show you what happened. I press on a C4, will represent a note as I would expect. D sharp 4 or C sharp 4 or D flat. Oh, it will still represent that, although it is outside scale. And that is because I haven't set any constraints here. So let's enable shift down. And let's press again that D flat. Oh, it will record the C now because you have shifted that down to be in scale. So for example, if I press an E here, it will play an E flat, which is the shift down closest note in the scale from E. So that's one way to restrict to scale. You can also do a shift up. So if you press in this case D flat, it will record a B flat because it will shift up to the next note in the scale, which in this case is an E flat. You can also do reject out. So in this case, C4 played, D sharp 4, D flat 4, not played, not recorded, the same on D, but a E flat, of course. So that's a way to reject notes which are not in scale. You can also map to white, and this is quite cool. So what it does is it will ignore all the black keys and it will map the scale of C minor blues only on white keys. And of course it will omit in that octave the one which don't fit within, if there are no numbered notes, it will omit it. So for example, because the next note will be a C, about the next octave, if you're playing a B here, it will not play anything because the next note will be on the C5. here. Hopefully that makes sense. So it will automate the white key where it doesn't need to assign a white key because it comes next, okay? Or what you can also do, you can map to pads. And what it does, in this case, let's change the zoom, it will map to each consecutively keys, white and black, the notes on the scale. So let's start from C3. And as you note, he has gone up an octave here, which is different to the other modes that I was playing with. So that's quite cool. And what I also like is that if you come out from record and step in, you can also use this for live playing. I don't think it's been thought like that, but you can actually say, you know what, shift down what I'm playing, and there you go. So if you are playing something on C minor blues, like in this scale, in this example, then in that way you can also play on top of something else. And of course, if you make a mistake in playing the wrong key on the keyboard, well, that will be, in this case, shifted down to the closest note. And you can apply also all the other different modes as you see to your convenience, really. So I hope you find this useful. I quite love the implementation of scales. I haven't seen another application, another DAW that implements it in this way, so I think it's really cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the short tutorial and see you at the next one. Thank you. Bye.